Hi, this is Dr. Cyd Charisse Williams with your Athletics Edge sports injury prevention tip. Look, as an athlete, you didn't get where you are by not practicing. You didn't get where you are without being determined to improve. You've set goals and you've reached those goals. However, maybe you have some goals that you haven't reached yet, or you feel like you've plateaued and you've not quite been able to keep up and maintain the fitness level that you want and what you want to do. So we have to think about the brain. Remember, we already said the brain controls everything. If the brain fails, everything the brain controls fails as well. We have two parts of our brain. The conscious, we understand and we know what's happening, our thought process. And then there's the unconscious part of our brain that things are just happening and things are done automatically that we don't think about doing. For instance, you don't tell your eyes to see, you don't tell your bladder to fill, you don't tell your lungs to breathe, and you don't tell your heart to beat. So those things are unconsciously done by your brain. However, there are other aspects of what we do that our brain does that we don't even think about. So another way of saying that is that a lot of things that we do are a result of habit. A lot of things we do are habits. And so we have to get in the right frame of mind and establish the correct habits. For instance, if there is a particular maneuver that you're doing and your coach keeps trying to change that and saying that you're doing that incorrectly, you have a bad habit of poor mechanics. Now, the body will, to be efficient, put things on autopilot. That is how the body works, right? If you had to think about every single thing that you did, your brain would be this big, right? So we have to be efficient, and the body will put patterns on autopilot. It doesn't mean that autopilot is correct, and so those poor biomechanics can get you into trouble and lead to injury. And what you want to do is correct those poor biomechanics. You have to tell your body what to do by doing particular exercises that inhibit the unwanted muscle firing that your body is doing automatically. And that's where athletic sports medicine and wellness comes in. We help correct the abnormal biomechanical pattern that's just become a habit and force your brain to change its firing patterns, helping you develop a new habit, decreasing your risk of injury. Dr. Cyd Charisse Williams, Athletic Sports Medicine and Wellness.